This is the second episode of the Shit Show with our featured guest, Momo Art. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the Shit Show.
Welcome to the Shit Show, just another freak show. Hang your hat and hate at the door. It's a game of torture, souls are made to order everything you wanted and more.
Welcome to the Shit Show, where we shoot the shit about mental health, art, horror, and what other chaos we can conjure up. I'm Hanson Art Studios on all platforms. This is Chanel, one of the hottest and coolest people I know. All right, and I just want to welcome in our featured guest for the day. Her name is Momo Art. She's from the Austin area, if I'm correct, Austin area. I met her a few weeks ago and pretty much fell in love with her art style and her kick-ass personality. And so I just wanted to welcome you in and we're gonna take the time to shoot the shit with Chanel, and then we're gonna get into our first game. So you guys are gonna love this first game. If give you a little indication, it's called cuff me or cuff me not.
Okay.
All right. So Chanel, you're saying you had your day was kind of shitty. Yeah. So put some pun on the word.
Literally. So let's just say this morning, because of the weather that we've been having, we had no running water. Like,
So where are you?
I live in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah, so like northeast, like on the East Coast. And we had no running water. Like, absolutely.
Well, and not just no running water. She has three of the most hated sports there, in hockey, football, and just football basically. The Steelers and Eagles. Let me go ahead and put out there that they're pretty shitty teams. Just that in general.
That's okay.
Football is not my sport, so I can't judge.
It's okay. I have enough judgment for everybody.
Got it.
But other than that, like, did you get your water back and stuff?
We got our water back officially, but it's been pouring down rain here.
That's my our water back. It's flooding.
That's the ironic part. So now we're very precautious of the water situation. So let's just say it's been very iffy, and now we're just being very careful.
Okay.
Well, that's good. If you have to, start, throwing buckets out there to, catch the rainwater.
Oh my gosh.
Take it old school, like bucket. Just out there trying to catch the water. You're like, I'm thirsty.
Oh God.
Nothing like a little acid rain, to help the body, the body right.
Does the body good?
Yeah, it's like milk, you gotta have what I've heard of lately, like babies with the milk commercials and stuff. So, nothing like a little acid rain to, quench that thirst.
It's invigorating, is what it does.
Yep.
It's electrolytes up.
Definitely the electric lights. Yeah, that's when the lightning comes and electrolytes your ass when you're out there. So anything else? Any updates on what you got going on? Things that you've been being all secret and kept of. And you got any little updates on that?
So based on what I'm gathering so far from a group of people, we are slowly getting everything together. We're actually doing another meetup or two, and we're going to collab, and it's going to be posted. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted for any little bits in trade. So I'm super, super excited about it.
Very, very nice. Very nice. And so I'm just gonna ask you a couple of like just random questions. That me and my wonderful fact finding people that you guys doubted the last show.
Oh boy.
There are fact finding people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a whole behind the scenes. Like it's not just like we're like, oh hey shit show. No, like we've been setting this whole thing up
Okay, all right.
for the last 2 weeks, getting ready for this show, and so like we got fact finding people, we got people in the background that help with the creating of the games that we play, and so like I was saying, one game called Cuff Me Cuffy. Now the other one's called Toy Box. So
Okay.
Okay.
and,
I'm scared.
you definitely should be. So Chanel, what makes you uh what made you smile recently besides me?
I would say I actually posted 2 videos back to back. One of my good friends actually did her script debut on the app, so I was giving her props for that. And I just spoke with her very recently. She was really, really proud of. She was really, really happy about it overall.
That's awesome.
Very nice, very nice. And okay, if your life was made into a movie, what genre would it be, and who would play you in the leading role?
I would say it would definitely be a rom-com for me, definitely. That would be really funny. And I would say for me, who will act me would definitely be a model who is plus size, and it would be Ashley Graham who will play me.
Ashley Graham. All right, all right. If you guys know who Ashley Graham is, we got to holler out here to play Chanel in her life
Yeah,
story.
let Ashley Graham know. Like we're right here. Let her know to come on here.
Like this shit's about to happen. You know, it's about to happen. You know, so and if you were a wrestler, what would your theme music be?
Oh, it would be girly. It would be like, you know, like AJ Lee, like from WWE. It would be that type of music for sure.
Okay, so kind of what's her name that went off in the face off machine? Avril.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Avril. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So you're like super girly.
I am girly, yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
I am very
Yeah, like show the nails. Like she's all about the girly.
Man, I can't afford mine anymore, so that's why I don't do it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I usually go with skin tone. That's my favorite. That's like
That's okay. We can't all be creative and whimsical. It's okay.
Yeah, then I bite the shit out of them, and I'm like, but all right, we're gonna go ahead and get into this first game. It's called He Cuss Me Not. The way it's played is I'm gonna show you you and Chanel Momo and Chanel a series of pictures of celebrities, and you guys are gonna let me know, and you're gonna let the chat know if you're gonna let him cuff you, or her, because we're all inclusive here. We're all inclusive.
How about that whole pass? Who goes to
So him or her, you're gonna let you guys know. You're gonna let us know if you guys are gonna let them cuff you or you're running on foot.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's go with the first picture.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Okay, we got Mr. Gerard Butler.
Oh, okay. Just take me. Just get.
Okay, the question is, which version of him? Are we talking about the early 2000s? Like there's all of them. Okay.
She said what was that what was that one with Jamie Lee Fox the Citizen or something like that, where when they arrest him he gets all butt naked and it shows his ass and everything. Mom was like, that's right there. He's all toned and shit. He's just like butt cheeks galore.
Okay,
so right there.
Okay, I'll do this. Okay, if it's that version, yeah, you can cuff me. You can cuff me right now. You can cuff me right now.
Here comes picture number 2. We got Mr. Weird. What? You're not letting Amish Paradise cuff you?
No.
What?
No.
I love that we're both like this.
Like,
No.
Mr. White and Nerdy, Mr. Eat It. Oh my God! Like, so Weird Al gets no play on the cuffs. Damn it!
No.
So it's either this or this.
No. We're just like,
Okay.
No words needed. That's
There
how
we go.
we're on camera.
Here we go. Next picture.
I don't know who that is.
yes. Yes.
That was pretty much for Chanel.
Yes.
So that man his name is AJ. He is a voice actor, and he does audio things on this app called Quinn, and Chanel is a avid and repeat listener, and I mean like 20 times repeat. Like repeat, and most of them are kind of sexy audios kind of
Oh, you
stuff.
listen to Smut.
I do.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's voice porn.
It's vocal porn. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, here we go into our next picture.
Ooh, Margot Robbie.
No.
No. Oh, you're like fuck Barbie.
I wouldn't. I would not fuck Barbie. I would not, actually.
Okay.
She's like, where's Ken at? Where's Ryan Gosling?
As Harley Quinn, I
Harley
think that would be
Quinn.
really fun.
Yes,
As
that's what I was gonna say.
Barbie or Wuthering Heights or whatever the fuck she's doing lately. No.
Or what about the Wolf of Wall Street? With
Oh. She was quite decent. She was quite decent.
She was the
That's
Duchess.
a no from me, dog.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to have a visceral reaction. It's a thing for me. Beady eyes. I have a thing. It's a whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think he's brilliant, and I can tell that he's hilarious, and I understand why he's had the career he's had. But the beady eyes, I can't.
She said, "You got beady eyes, you get no play."
No.
Okay. No.
Here we go.
Emma Stone?
Yeah.
I love Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it'd be a lot of fun, actually.
Hey, if the way she was dressed up in Easy A, hands down.
Oh, wow. Okay, but like she was like 22 in that movie. She's easily, what is she, like 40 now or something? She's our age.
Hey, calm down on calm on that 40. And she's like, is she 40?
What?
He looks good though, honestly.
I'm not criticizing her looks. I'm just saying, like 20-year-old versus today, they don't look the same.
They definitely don't, but I take her anyway.
Caitlin's like a high schooler. Hanson, careful now.
My question mark.
Hey, she was acting. Damn it, she was not actually in high school.
Right.
She was acting.
She said she was 18.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
No.
Oh. Ooh. This one's a question from. This is like a maybe question mark. I mean, it's like. I'm leaning towards no. She has a good voice though. She does have a really, really good voice though. I'm gonna say no.
How rated R is this show?
Oh, it's completely rated R.
Okay, great. All right. This way for my next brain thing that comes out.
Here we go.
I censored myself so hard just now.
Oh yeah, no. We like everybody to come in hard and ready to come in.
Yes.
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 The handcuffs,
Yes.
the foot cuffs, all the cuffs.
Yes.
Okay. Now, even though that I found out that he is a very smelly person, is that still the case?
Yeah, but it's sexy smell.
It's a sexy smell, yeah.
I don't know. I saw this.
I'm telling you, it's Sauvage. It's the whole brand. It's a vibe.
I understand he has the cologne, but I heard that he's a complete method actor when he does roles. And during the filming of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, he refused to shower through the whole filming process.
He can method rehearse on me. Let's go.
She said, "Bring the mud."
I respect that.
I'll sniff the dirt right off your ass crack. Let's go. All right.
I'm gonna say yeah.
There we go.
Billie Eilish. She's like my sister's age. That's the thing, though. She's like my sister's age, so I can't really be like, no. She's a fantastic singer, though, but
I
no.
honestly don't see what the appeal about her is. I think her and her brother got some weird shit going on, but that's just me.
I don't get it personally. I don't get it.
I mean, I mean, if I was younger, I could see it, but she's like my sister's age, so that's why I'm like, yeah, no.
Heartfeld's the same as you. She's like, she's too young. Big people our age, damn it.
Well, we wanted to be fair and have a mixture of pictures and stuff, and so we all came together as a like collaboration and stuff, and that's like I threw pictures, they threw pictures, and we're like, all right, I don't know who the fuck any of these people are.
Cuff.
Cuff?
Cuff.
I don't even know who that person is. Honestly,
That's Harry Styles from. He used to be in One Direction.
Oh, Oh, that's One Direction boy. Okay.
I did not like him when he was in One Direction, and I don't like him when he's solo. I don't like him.
And it's
She's
funny.
like, I don't like him on a hat. I don't like him on the coat. I don't like him anywhere, Sam I am. Fuck Harry Styles.
I think because with me, because I grew up, because I followed him from the very, very beginning, from like the X Factor. I followed him through One Direction, his debut. I follow him through every step of the way, and I love his work so, so much. And also, I believe he's such a talented person. I don't like his acting career, but I like him in his voice. He just to stick with singing, and we're good to go.
You don't like that his much older girlfriend got him his parts? You don't like that? Oh, no, you're not. No.
So she's like, I don't care. He's shirtless, and I'm cuffed to a bed.
I'm cuffed to it. Yeah.
She's like, do your worst. You can steal whatever you want over here.
Yeah.
It takes all types.
Hey, you know what? Everybody's got a type. Here we go. We got Miss Lana Del Rey.
Oh,
that's Lana Del Rey?
Puff.
Yeah. So this is one of the technical difficulties that we ran into this week was when I was trying to put these pictures. If you try to put a picture on the green screen and it's not 180 over 180 megapixels, TikTok will not allow you to show it. So I had to go into Canva and do all this manipulation and change the megapixels. So that's why they look like that's like you're like all over here, and I'm like,
I was wondering about that. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes to her.
I think she'd be fun. Let's do
Yes.
it.
Yes.
I think she'd be creative.
I would say she'd be very creative. She will really treat you really well. Like she'll give you aftercare. She'll give you food and everything.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, if you're cuffed to a bed, are you really hoping they're treating you well while you're cuffed to a bed? They're like,
aftercare.
Okay, you're okay. You're gonna take this right now. I'm gonna give
water.
you so good.
Hydrate yourself.
Here, drink this. Here, go ahead and sip it. Sip it. Sip it. I said, fucking sip it. Here we go. Next one. We got
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes. Yes. Especially in Sinners. Oh my God! Double the two. Give me.
Oh damn! She wants the Eiffel Tower. She wants the Eiffel Tower and everything.
You need to see it. You need to see it. Oh my God!
I didn't really care. I didn't really care for Sinners. You know, to me, it was a vampire movie, and I was like, ah. But apparently Chanel wants the Michael B. Jordan sandwich from Sinners.
How is that going to be a sandwich? There's just one of him.
No, there's two.
Well, so in the movie,
there's two in Sinners.
There's
well
two
in the movie Sinners,
okay, all right.
He's twin characters. He plays two characters. They're twin brothers.
Dixie Lee is asking if you can make the insomnia screen the big screen in the quad. Is that possible so they can see better?
You know what, Dixie? Possible. How about you shut your potato ass up? But sure. We'll see.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. All right. Let's start this. Let's go ahead and we'll just start it all over again. All right.
He knows.
All right, here we go. Is Mr. Happy Gilmore getting some handcuffs?
Yeah, because he's funny as shit. Yeah, yes.
He's like,
I think it would be a lot of fun.
he's like, my mama said, cuff her. Mom,
Because of that, I can't. I'm sorry.
mama said, I like Vicky Valancourt.
No, he's fucking
If we're talking about maybe if we're talking about like Happy Madison, I think that's what
No,
Gil.
that's what his production company's called. And you got Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. It's two different movies.
Billy Madison. That's what it was.
Him and his hallucination with the penguin. He's like,
I don't know. I watched him. My son is 12. He's going through a whole Adam Sandler kick.
Oh,
He's discovering Adam Sandler.
so
He's watching all the Adam Sandler movies, and we watch Pixels a lot. And I don't care what anybody says. I love
it's a good movie. I actually like
that
it.
movie. And
I like the little cheater guy from Game of Thrones in it. I thought his character
Put
was
him on here. Let's go. Peter Dinklage. Let's go.
Peter Dinklage.
She's like, let's go, little Game of Thrones guy.
Let's go.
And I hear the people of small stature are really hard piping ass people.
Okay.
That's
All the more reason.
I hear because they're so short. Their shit's so long.
Oh yeah, it's this theory.
Yeah.
This or like this.
Yeah.
They'll aim pretty perfectly.
So that's the height and that's the length. So if you're really tall, if you're really short,
that's actually clever. That was actually pretty.
All right. Here we go. So apparently this is the guy that is playing
Flynn Rider.
Flynn Rider in the live action
he looks like a child.
Tangled. He does. To me he looks like he's about 12 but apparently he's old enough to make movies.
I'm gonna no. I would admit he's handsome, but I'm gonna say no. Honestly, no.
He looks like a high school Clark Kent.
I don't know if you know his mom. Have you watched Ghost Whisper?
Yes.
Yeah, I know all these people's parents. Us parents.
Her mom plays like her the main girl's best friend. Like she works at the shop and whatnot. That's his mom.
I remember all that. Okay.
Yeah, I've never even heard of Ghost Whisper.
He's a child. Next.
No.
All right, hold on. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Murphy can get it.
Yes,
No.
he can. Yes, he
Mr.
can.
Murphy can get it.
No. No.
What? Racist. Oh.
No.
What is wrong with Donkey?
No, because he's roughly around my mom's age. I think that's why.
Okay. So you're biased just to us old folk.
He's an ageist, not a racist. It's less
yeah, he's an ageist. There you go. Damn ageist. No cake by the ocean for you. No cake by the ocean.
No, I don't like. No. I used to be. You know what's funny? I'm a Nick girly. I'm a Nick Jonas girly.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a Nick Jonas girly.
He said you're the wrong brother.
No,
brother.
That and he really pissed off Sophie Turner, who is the queen of Game of Thrones. So technically, he's off. He's off with his head because he divorced her. Honestly, so
damn it! Don't fuck with the people from Game of Thrones.
Is that the redhead? The super tall redhead? He divorced her. Okay.
I would have too, honestly.
And
I didn't put her through hell.
He put her through hell, and that's the thing, though, too.
I mean, okay.
All right, here we go. Sorry, no cuffing for you, my guy.
No.
Well, what about he's got to do face and everything now?
Okay, first of all, that's what's creeping me out.
Thank you.
What the fuck happened to his face? It doesn't move.
It's like plastic.
What did he do?
So what?
Sorry. Let me do this again. What did he do?
Yeah, I don't know. So apparently, because I'm kind of a rabbit hole kind of person and stuff, I like going down rabbit holes. So apparently, from past interviews, he was always talking about Illuminati, and he was talking, and recently, because Cat Williams and all this other stuff. So me and my partners in crime that do, all this fact finding stuff, we all think he got by the system. We're all thinking he got. Like he ain't no longer a part of this planet, and they replaced his ass so he can be conformed to the system. That's what I think.
You're actually not the only one who said that. I saw some guy. I was watching some other version of TikTok, but with Grams. He was like doing this whole skit about how he now like has lizard eyes and stuff like that. Like because
like his eyes don't match. Is like I've seen so many reports, and then now with also too with Mr. Island Boy and stuff that is supposed to be unalive by his own doing it, but now is out there walking around apparently. All these things are coming out about his 3,000 page files and shit, and all of a sudden people that have been making waves are now all of a sudden turning up. Not those people no more. So there you go. You speak out and you're famous. You about to get got.
That's
sad. It's sad. It's sad. What the fuck did I just? What? Why?
What is that?
What?
How? I remember this guy.
That is Mr.
No.
That is Mr. Fat Bastard from Mr. Austin Power. Get in me belly.
That's where it's from.
He kept trying to eat Mini-Me. Kept trying to eat Mini-Me.
I can't believe you're actually answering the questions, Chanel. Like, you're like, just in case. Everybody needs to know.
No.
So that's an
Caitlin's like cuff.
That's an overextending no for Mr. Bastard.
No.
All right, here we go.
No.
Oh damn, Mr. Social Network doesn't get shit. He gets no play.
No.
They're like, you're gonna let the zombies eat his ass. We'll take Woody Harrelson.
He can survive the apocalypse all he wants. He's just not rebuilding the population with me.
Yeah, no.
All right, last one. Had to end on a
yes. No.
Chanel, I think you might be on the fence because you took so long to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on the fence?
No, I'm just shook that you chose that photo specifically. I think that's why.
It's so bad.
It's really bad. I just caught me off guard. I'm like, wait, what?
That was one of my fact finding folks in the background. That was not one of my pictures, but I love that picture.
Oh, so it's a cuff from you.
It's a cuff from you.
Oh no! I would have took the bowl. Like my cuffs are rusty and broken. Like they don't work right now. So, with that being said, oh man,
Louise is like, I'd hit.
Well, technically, if it's Louise, he has a whole hair on. He's
okay.
He's hitting anything that walks these days. He's like, you got tits and ass, and you're in like Flint.
He's like,
okay, but does she like? She's the kind of like. Does she even? She seems like an amorphous being from that picture.
I just like that. Well, okay, you remember? And oh my God, what's that one Adam Sandler with Adam Sandler movie?
I want to disrespect your wives. Wives.
What was the Adam Sandler movie? She was it. So with the one where he played a plastic surgeon, and he was Jennifer Aniston was in it, and she was his office assistant.
Oh, Horrible Bosses?
No,
she was a dentist.
No, he was a plastic surgeon in Just Go. Was it Just Go With It?
Oh,
yeah. So where he's trying to get the hot teacher and stuff, and he makes up the whole lie. Well, she was going in for plastic surgery, and she had this thing with her eyebrow where she went and it just didn't move, and they were in there the whole time just like messing with her eyebrow and making jokes, and she's like, maybe I shouldn't fix it, maybe I should just keep it because apparently it makes everybody laugh. Yeah, it was great.
I still can't get over the photo. I'm just
Like, why are we still staring at it?
why are we still staring at
Why?
Honestly, I don't know why you guys aren't sharing that. It's just like, like okay. There we go.
So much better, thank you.
Thank you. My cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna break into Momo time.
Oh fuck. Okay. Hi. That's seriously zoomed in.
So, just a little bit about Momo, folks. She's an Austin-based artist. She likes beauty. She likes to add beauty into the world. She's a creator. She does graphite ink, color, watercolors, and she creates all her own characters. I met her. As a matter of fact, I was doom scrolling one day, and I came across her live, and we started shooting the shit, and I was like, she's one of my people.
Aww.
And I've been stalking her since.
True. I have the restraining order out on everything.
Yeah. Much like Louise, he knows I don't acknowledge restraining orders. I come when I want. So, Momo, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? What got you on your art journey?
Okay. So I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. I've been doing art on and off my whole life. I was really committed to it right up until like 18, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Felt to the pressure of you'll never make a living, and so I kind of just let it fall by the wayside and pursued the whole like career woman thing. And about 2 years ago, lost my job, and then my health took a really bad turn. To where maybe I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't addressed it. Basically, perimenopause, because perimenopause and fibromyalgia kind of conspired to turn me into a lump of a potato on the couch 24/7.
Wow.
So I was not functioning at all. And my husband's like, all right, we got to do something. Like, it's not okay that you're like this, and we can't let you live like this. And through about a year of medical appointments and treatment and therapy, I realized that I had been repressing part of my identity, part of who I really am for 20 years. And that's art. And
I was going to say you're a superhero since you're repressing your identity.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, everybody, you can't know who she is though. So
No, you can't know my real identity.
Yep.
Secret identity, folks.
Yep.
And so about 6 months ago, I decided to really give it a go for real and to just actually dedicate myself to it again for the first time in 20 years. And that's when I started TikTok and started sharing everything out that I'm doing. And it's been a really positive experience.
Nice. And I love what you do. Like your how you draw these women, and the way you draw them, they look so empowered, and they look like they're strong individuals and stuff. Do you draw your inspiration from what you went through?
Somewhat. There's some therapy art that I'm not going to reveal. I'm not ready to do that. But with regards to my everyday illustrations, I want to show beauty in a variety of ways. I want to show that women are strong and beautiful in a variety of ways. They don't always have to be Wonder Woman, right? They can be vulnerable. They can be overweight. They can be super muscular. They can be skinny. They can be tattooed. They can be pierced. They can be whatever. there's still something beautiful and strong and empowered about them, as long as they are who they are.
That's
It's
what's up.
yeah, it's about embracing who you are unapologetically, and there's a
I
myriad ways that that can be shown.
that's also big. One of the biggest things that I do on here with mine is it's all about mental health and stuff, and how much about of mental health plays in your daily life, and what how you go about how do you navigate it.
It's a huge part of my life. I always believed in therapy. It's gotten me through a lot of things, depression more than once. Fibromyalgia has been dogging me since I was like 15. So I've been living with the chronic pain my whole life, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And I'm actually very happy that for the last 2 months I've been antidepressant free and pain free, because and I'm working out 3 times a week, and I'm taking care of my kids, and I'm able to do all this art, and my energy is up. So my health is on. I'm on an upswing, and I want to celebrate that every day. I don't want to take it for granted, because I want to remember what it was like when I was in my downswing. But I also and it's allowing me to show empathy to people that I wouldn't necessarily have shown empathy to 2 years ago. I would have been like, just shut the fuck up, get up, you're fine. No, not necessarily. And,
Right.
realizing that, understanding that about myself has also allowed me to see some stuff that's going on with my own children, that I wouldn't have noticed before, or that I wouldn't have had the time to address before. And they're very young, they're little, but no matter how old, the issues are real, and they need to be addressed, and they need to feel seen. And,
Well, also with our
understanding
kids.
that that's all true and that's all real.
Well,
Every
also
day.
with our kids, they feel and sense when we're not right, even when they're little, and that can affect them when they're little and stuff too, and how they're growing up and all that stuff. And if we're
Yes.
not right, they may not be right, and you
And
know,
that's why I was very open with them. I literally had a family meeting. My husband and I sat down with the kids, and we said, okay, mommy's not okay. She's not gonna die. She's not gonna go to the hospital, but right now she's not okay. And mommy's gonna work on it. And sometimes she's gonna have good days, and sometimes she's gonna have bad days. And it's never your fault. And we answered their questions, and we leveled with them. And some days I was just not okay, and they just kept needling and needling and needling. I would have to remind them, like, hey, remember that talk we had about how some days, like, just no with mom? Today's that day. Like, and they'd be like, got you, okay mom, no worries, bye. Like, and being able to have that open communication has been really helpful. And I think it's also made it so that my daughter was able to open up to me about how she's been really feeling, and stuff that was actually quite scary, and that we're handling and that we're managing. But I don't think she would have opened up to me before this journey. So it's actually, all in all,
that's
being really good. And
that's
it's
amazing.
made my marriage stronger when it could have broken it. It made my relationship with my children better. It allowed me to build more honest relationships, as opposed to, kind of just living by the surface level that I had been
Yeah,
doing.
or by the seat of your pants because you don't know when you're gonna have one of those not so good moments. And you're like, oh, I'm okay.
And putting yourself first and valuing yourself in a way that you don't necessarily do when you're a wife, a mom, a firstborn,
Yeah.
of a
Yeah,
widowed mom.
yeah.
You know,
I
I had been putting myself last for a good decade there.
I
And
constantly say that, and this is from my own experience with my life, that I definitely feel that housewives do not, or even house husbands too, they don't get the proper recognition, because they wear so many hats out there. They do so many things. They're the boo boo kissers. They're the time managers. They're the schedule makers. They're the chefs. They're the cleaners. They're this. They're that. And when their partners come home and they go to sleep because they got to get up tomorrow for a shift, if there's a kid that's sick, they're up all night. So sometimes their days never stop. Their days never stop. So I sit there and I applaud all of the house husbands and housewives out there across the world, because you guys definitely don't get the proper recognition that of all the shit that you guys do.
And something that's been instrumental that I want to make sure I mention, I do believe in God, and that my faith has gone a really long way to helping me get through it. I get help, but I've always had faith, but really leaning into it has been helpful for me.
Hell yeah. So can you tell the audience where they can find your artwork, and where can they purchase a Momo original?
So if you want a Momo original, you can just DM me. And we can chat about which one you're interested in. For prints, I'm on Printful because it's a print per order.
Oh.
So it's print on order, right? So it takes a couple of weeks to arrive to you, but it's really high quality. I got some prints done myself from them, and that's why I went with them. Plus, I don't want to have 1,000 prints in my living room.
Yeah. I do.
I have to stay practical, people.
I do print on demand as well. I just I use a local print shop just because I like, I'm a small business. They're a small business. I like to, help out. So
I try to automate as much of my life as I can. It's not because I don't want the local print shop to get the job. It's because I don't want to be doing the fulfillment.
So can we see some? Can you have a few pieces that we can see?
Yeah. So these are not available in Printful because I still have yet to figure out how to get this baby scanned. But this is some of my latest work. This one's been kind of a project of the heart. So it took me about 40 hours to make. It is 14 by 17 inches, alcohol marker on Bristol paper. Let me know if you want me to go in closer.
Yeah, right as close as you can. The details are amazing.
It took you 40 hours to do that?
Yeah, not consecutive because I'm not Hanson. I can't like hone in for 40 hours straight. I can't do it, but yeah. I draw for about 3 hours at a time because my hand gets tired. This one, you guys got to see me do during my lives.
Yeah, that one was
That's Medusa.
That one's amazing.
Whoa!
And so Medusa was fun. And the details are done on purpose. Like everything has been researched in advance.
That is beautiful. Wow.
So I did research on who she was, the mythology, and the snakes that would have been most likely at the time, and the symbols and all of that stuff. The color palette I chose because it's the color palette that you find on antique pottery from antiquity. So it's the same color palette. So if you go to a museum and you see the ancient Greek pottery, it's those same colors.
That is beautiful.
So this one was just, beautiful for the sake of being beautiful. But I had a lot of fun with the drapery. I like to do intricate details that you don't necessarily notice.
I love the flowers. As much as I hate flowers, you did an amazing job on them.
How long did it took you to do this one?
20-ish hours. And then this one was fun because it was a request from a follower who was like, "Can you draw me a dragon?" And I was like, "First of all, European or Asian?" And he was like, "Okay, Asian." So I was like, "All right, you got it." So I decided to do this kind of tattoo style with the whole dragon tattoo on the arm, filigree on the other arm.
Hell yeah. That is so badass.
That is so gorgeous. Wow.
I just love the glam of it.
Yeah. And so those are my latest big pieces. Then I have those are available on Printful.
Ooh,
Oh wow.
the
I
hair.
love the skulls and everything. That is dope as hell.
I love hair. I love details.
Yeah,
I love
when I saw her doing the hair, I was like, oh my god,
That hair is
because I
long.
love doing hair.
so this one's a small one, but it's a favorite.
Ooh, she
Ooh.
got some ass.
She got some ass.
I love that.
You know, she got the double chin. She got ass. She doesn't
Let's
care.
go. Let's
She
go.
don't
Hey,
care.
we all love something to grab onto.
Exactly. Like I said, there's the way I represent women. They own who they are. They know who they are. They're them, whatever shape that takes.
Hey,
I
that's
love
right.
mermaids.
We love a thick goddess.
Yes. Yes.
Let me see.
Hey, I'm just saying I love to grab onto something.
So these are just done in blue pencil.
Whoa.
I really love the punk, rock culture, the genre, the the fashion. Like this is more like pastel
Oh,
goth.
let's go.
That is
Okay,
gorgeous.
This one's just black and white, just black marker.
that is so badass.
That is, oh my gosh.
So this one is I call this one many eyes. I think you can guess why.
Nice.
So I did the pearls, and if you look closely, the pearls are in the shape of eyes as well.
That is
That
crazy.
is
Like that,
super badass.
the details, those little details.
So, folks, remember if you guys follow Momo, follow Chanel, follow everybody that's in the chat. We're gonna go ahead and transition to our last game of the night, which is called the Toy Box, and then also too, we're gonna do a couple special shout outs to a couple amazing ass people that I just love on this platform. So we're gonna head and okay. So this next game is called. We're gonna go really quick because this game is called Toy Box. Okay.
Okay.
So the way Toy Box works is I'm going to show you a series of maybe X toys, maybe they're dog toys, and you guys need to choose and see which one is which.
So some are human and some are dog. Got it.
So what do we got there?
Can you put the previous screen back on? Like it was before?
You want me to go back to Johnny Depp?
No, 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 no. I mean, like this. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with human.
I'm gonna go with human too.
Chanel, we're gonna reveal ourselves how kinky we really are.
I know we are.
That is actually an X toy. Now, what about this one?
Human.
Dog.
As a dog toy.
Dang it.
Oh,
Oh.
that's human.
Oh, that I was gonna say.
If it's got the logo to hide something, I'm gonna say it's human.
Well,
Yeah.
so when we were testing, we kept when we were doing test runs on the pictures because, like I said, I had to resize all of them. My account kept getting flagged. So that one was human.
Uh huh.
Now what about this one?
So the cat was human.
Yes, the cat was human.
Okay, this is human as well.
I'm gonna say human.
This is human.
Is this human?
That is dog.
Whoa.
It is a rubber toy for them to chew on.
Uh huh. Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the opposite. I'm gonna say dog.
There you go. Let's do it that way. One of us is gonna be right.
You are correct. That is a dog toy.
Okay. No, Chanel, you take this one.
Okay, I'm gonna say human. And
I agree. I think that's human.
That is a dog toy.
What
Wait.
is up?
That is a dog toy.
That looks like a dog ear cleaner.
I get that, but actually, if you zoomed in, it has the balls were tennis balls.
Huh?
So if we go back to the last one,
Yeah.
if you zoom in, they're tennis balls.
Okay, so it's a proportion thing. It's a size thing.
Yes. All
But
right.
this one looks like it cleans ears.
I'm gonna say it's a human. It's
See, Maya thought it was beads.
I'm gonna say it's human.
That is a cat toothbrush.
Oh, it wasn't too far.
You did
it. This is both, Hanson.
We can say both on this one. This one we can just say both.
This is both.
This is both.
Technically, it is an
It's a cat
animal
toy.
toy. It's a
Yeah.
cat toy. What about this one?
Oh, I'm gonna say a dog.
Okay. I'm gonna say dog.
You are correct. It is a dog toy.
Yay!
What about this
Oh
one?
my gosh. Okay, well this is clearly human. This is human.
Okay. I don't know why it's saying dog to me, but I'm gonna say
What do you do to your dogs?
it's a water. It's a water pressure.
So technically, this was kind of a trick because it is a line of dog toys that look like toys for humans.
Oh,
so
that
my
is
intuition
messed
was-
up. That is cruel.
That was cool, but still.
I'm gonna say dog.
I'm gonna say human.
I'm gonna say it's like a butt cleaner for dogs.
I'm gonna
Like
say
you can rub their butts against the
crying.
cactus
great.
like a brush.
Great.
Maya's like, I've been wrong about everything.
I'm gonna say human.
That is a dog toy.
Okay.
I have hope for humanity yet. Never mind. What is that?
That is the question. That is the question.
So it's a corn.
Yeah, it's like a
On
corn
the
on the
cob.
cob.
I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
Is it something that can it suctions to the ground? Now is it dog toy or is it X toy?
It's
You
gonna
know.
be human, isn't it?
We
This is
do.
gonna
We
be
do. Hey,
human.
there is people that like the corn. Like they like to play cornhole. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
But what are your guys' answers? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say dog. I don't know why. I'm gonna say dog.
I say human.
It is a dog toy.
Oh,
thank
God.
God. Thank you.
All right, last one.
Okay, now you have to give me dimensions. What are we looking at?
I don't remember the dimensions.
You did.
What do we got? How do we feel on this one? We got X toy or dog toy.
You know what? I think maybe
I'm gonna say
dog
human.
toy.
I'm gonna say human.
You say human, I say dog. I say
gonna
like maybe like a cleaning, like a teeth cleaning.
Well, to me, I honestly when I first saw it, and I thought it was something. I thought it was something that was anal.
Maya, I know, right? Why does
I thought-
everything have texture?
I thought it was definitely something that was for your bootay, but it is in fact a dog toy.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
So
Thank goodness, it's over.
so With that being said,
So Hanson, let me get this straight. You spend multiple hours during the last 2 weeks prepping for this segment.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes,
I
yes.
can't.
Myself and my fact finding team, we sat. I sent them all these pictures and made them guess and play along.
That's so funny. It's so
And then
funny.
okay, so now here is the most horrible thing that I found. So you know how there's animals that have humping problems?
Yeah.
Well, apparently they sell a stuffy that has a pocket pee and goes in it so they can actually do their thing.
You mean they
And it's
make a
sold on
dog sex
Amazon.
toy? Like an actual sex doll for dogs?
Yeah, it's a sex dog for dogs. And it's sold on Amazon. You're
Shut up.
no, I'm not. I'm fucking
Did they also sell the scented candles? You know, the mood lighting. Like,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
we're gonna do it. Let's like go for it, right? Let's make a
Yeah.
night of
I
it.
can't believe that's a thing though.
They had
Like the music,
candles that look like
you know?
fire hydrants and shit. They set the mood and everything. And they're like,
They have essential oils and all that.
they're like, go get her, Rex. Go get her, Rex.
Beef flavored scented oil.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's fucking Purina scented and shit. It's fucking Purina scented. Yeah. No, because as soon as I typed what I typed in to find what I need to find, that was the first image that popped up, and it wasn't just one image; it was fucking several of them.
Luis, why do you know that? He says they've had them for horses and bulls for years. Why do you know that?
Okay, Luis. So we're not
The more you know, the more you know,
we're not going into that.
or the less you know.
We're running out of time, so we're gonna go into our special shout outs right now. And so I'm gonna play real quick another clip of my boy Aaron's songs that he's been making. So he made this one can't talk for the show, and this is like an Avril type. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. You guys can take a look and see how creative my boy Aaron Hammond is. And he's a poet. He's now he's a songwriter, and now he's also an artist. So here we go.
Welcome to the shit show, bitches. Sugar coated doom and stitches, candy hearts and cracked up wishes. Welcome to the shit show, bitches. Bubblegum and burned out bridges, pretty mess and toxic kisses. This is it. This is it. Hello Kitty backpack, secrets in the zipper. Barbie with a side eye, turning up the snicker. Perfume like a weapon, sweetness that'll choke you. Smiling while I ghost you, giggling as I block you.
That was a little sample of my
That
boy's
was so
Aaron.
good.
My boy's Aaron Hammond's music. He's also here on TikTok, and we're gonna do one more special shout out to my girl Bree. Her name is Bree Taylor. She's makeup. She's a phenomenal and talented makeup artist. She's actually competing right now, and not at this moment, but she's competing in a makeup contest on TikTok, and she's been put into the finals. And matter of fact, she's gonna be our very next guest on the shit show coming up. And I just want to give her a special shout out to her, and we're so excited to have her come on the show and just see some of what she does. She's absolutely freaking amazing and talented, and just man. So at this time, Momo, is there any last things you want to plug or anything like that that you know that you got going on or things in the work before I hit this outro?
Sure. I go live several times a week. So catch me live. I'm working on a coloring pages series. I'm making line art to create coloring pages that you can download and turn into your very own. And you can find my prints on Chasing Elegance by Momo .printful.me, because that's what I'm doing. I'm chasing elegance.
And is your links for them to go chase your elegance, is it in your bio?
No, because I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay, there you go, folks. If you want her elegance, you just have to DM her. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit this outro, and then you guys are gonna get the fuck out of here.
Thank you so much, Hanson. This was
Like, follow, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and watch the shit show live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. You can find me on all platforms, Hanson Art Studios. I have an art channel where you can watch me make and buy custom art pieces made by me. Mental health support, horror content on all platforms at Hanson Art Studios. Don't miss our show, The Shit Show. And don't lose us. Follow and subscribe to watch The Shit Show live. Stick around for the after party and boxes and battles. All right, folks, we're going to end it here, and we're going to have a after party where you guys can come up in the box, let us know what you thought about the show, and shoot the shit. So go ahead and get the fuck out of here. I will see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Shit Show. Please tell us what you thought of our show in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for new episodes of The Shit Show. Thank you.